Here is your weather forecast for the week of February 27th. Last week was about using pixie dust to make things happen, but this week requires a reality check. So your coping strategy for managing these potentially sober thoughts is to think outside the box. Moon is in Aquarius for the next few days, making this a perfect time to network and brainstorm. Then be ready to set your intentions around midday on Wednesday when the new moon in Pisces launches a whole new cycle for the next 30 days. They say March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb, and we see this reflected in planetary patterns. The seeds planted and actions taken this week may be extreme, for better or worse, especially in matters of money and power. For example, economic sanctions on Russia reflect a change in the values of policymakers who are now choosing to defend democratic societies, even if it means losing Russian business, money, and access to Russian oil, power, and resources. How have your values about who, what, and how you need to love changed since last November? The urge to start something new is in high gear when the moon enters Aries on Thursday night. Aries needs to lead courageously and often impulsively and sometimes selfishly. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are likely to be big in terms of boundless exuberance and compassion and generosity. That's the upside. The downside is just big, as in big egos, potentially when it comes to our fearless leaders. Saturday night suggests a potential catharsis or a power play. But even in this apparent crisis, take heart, because there is a rare potential for unconventional allies and attractions united for the common good. This potential for unity is a meeting between Venus and Mars, which is the second one we've had in less than a month. In your own personal world, Venus and Mars represent love and desire, so consider that as a potential plus if you have a hot date on Saturday. This conjunction, that's the technical term, activates the horoscopes of some people more than most. And that includes President Biden, President Zelensky of Ukraine, and many in the British royal family, including the Queen. Now, I'm not a psychic, so all I can tell you is that what these public figures are likely to experience will involve being provoked or being exceptionally assertive. And because they are public figures, it will likely make news, and you will know it when you see it. What's fascinating about this Venus-Mars conjunction is that it activates another cycle that actually made news in the mainstream media in December of 2020. Maybe you remember hearing about the Great Conjunction, when Jupiter and Saturn were together in the sky, shining like the brightest star you'd ever seen. To astrologers, this Great Conjunction marked the end of a 200-year period of development in which the most successful people were the ones who controlled earthly things, things that were tangible. This paradigm has now officially changed, and success over the next 200 years will be had by those who control airwaves, including information and data networks, as well as how we think. So when you understand the symbolism of planetary cycles, it can help make sense out of these all too interesting times. So after an intensely busy week, on Sunday, the moon enters Taurus. seeking to calm things down and build material security. Your mission is to take comfort in small, simple pleasures however you can. That's the weather forecast for the week of February 27th, and I'm your weather gal, Elisabeth Grace.